Greetings. Perhaps you are wondering where the Uncle Gregory Horror Hour is. One full hour filled with thrills, happy to choose. Well, it's been cancelled by that accursed Baron Bones, but we threw it in. But don't be afraid, for there is now the new Uncle Gregory Horror Hour. Roll the clips, Ted. What clips? We've ran this thousands of times.
Rising triumphant from the pit of lonely TV dinner nights, he's back from the dead. Yes, that hammer of horror meisters, Uncle Gregory, is at it again. With sidekick Chant, the skull, Ted, the cameraman, not Baron Bones, and many others. It's thrilling. It's chilling. It's terrifying.
It's pretty great.
It's horror movies like you want, baby. It's now in color. Chant, where are you? Chant, Chant, Chant. Chant, I really don't have time. Oh. Well, you might be thinking that we're showing Trolls 2 here tonight, but we're not, I assure you. See, I am right in the middle of trying to get off to one of these convention things. It's VisionCon, whatever that is. It's a big deal here in Springfield. I'm going to find out. And I'm looking for my co-host, Chant, who's abandoned me yet again. That little... Well, he's back in 5 minutes. Thanks for the sign. That's really helpful. Chanty! Chanty! I know you're around here somewhere. I heard a scurrying. It might have been a rat. I don't know. I set the trap. Well, I got a good idea. This one always works. Chanty! A nice full bag of corn nuts here for you. I know you love those. It's just rocks. I've been using the same bag for at least 5 years. He'll eat them so fast, he won't even tell the difference. Chanty, just forget it. Look, I gotta get going to this thing. Okay, I got everything packed here. I got this candelabra. Candles are fake, but it looks like a candelabra, and got some pop rocks here in case I get a little hungry. And oh, look, I got Grace Butler here. She's a wonderful little co-host as well. She's just been wanting to be on the show too, and now is a big moment. Hi, Uncle Gregory. How are you doing? I'm wonderful, Grace. That's a cute little bow there. Not creepy and right? No, I got it from my grandmother. I don't care. Well, I have a third choice here. It's a little host that we seldom use here on the show, but who's just been bursting at the seams to get some screen time. It's beloved by children and old people, the one and only Raven. All right, Raven, this is your big chance. I'm leaving you in charge, okay? Raven, don't argue with me. Stop yelling. You're embarrassing me and yourself. All right, fine. I'll start the movie before I leave, all right?
White Sands calling Moon Rocket 4, code 63. Can you hear us?
You all right, Helen?
Sure, Kip. Thanks.
Oh, brother. Am I gonna collect some bets?
Sands, stand by. The next voice you hear will be Kip Reisner, co-pilot.
All I gotta say is watch out for that first step. It's a pip.
Helen Salinger, navigator. Hello, Alpha. We're on our way.
This is Doug Smith, radio operator. I'm gonna bring you a piece of that green cheese for sure.
Walt Wallace, engineer.
I'm okay. Go and talk to Laird. Go on. After all, you're his girl.
For the duration of this trip, the only relation I have with Laird is a scientific one. This is no time to pamper with the emotion.
I bet you got that from him.
It's true.
It's hooey. You can't turn love on and off like a faucet. Believe me, baby, if I ever fell in love with you, I'd chase you across the world, around the moon, and all the way stations in between. Go on, beat it.
All right, hero. I'll go talk to Laird. But if you don't mind, it'll only be about our landing.
View screen should be okay now, sir.
Helen, who is Alpha?
Alpha?
On the radio, you said, Alpha, we're on our way.
I don't remember saying that.
Probably just a touch of space madness. You know, there's one school of thought that we'd all go insane.
Alpha.
You better pick your landing spot and start figuring.
It's a valley on the dark side of the moon.
The dark side? But how could you possibly know anything about the dark side? All a man has ever seen is the bright side.
Well, the bright side cuts across part of this valley. You can just barely see it on the photographs.
Well, why there? We'd planned to study the bright side and then circle to the dark side.
Please, Laird, this is a perfect landing place. Believe me. I don't know why I know it, but I know it for sure.
You're the navigator. You'll notice it when you get outside. I want everybody to check everybody else's equipment. It must be set number 2 because of the absolute cold in the dark side. And when you get out there, remember, stay on the dark side.
What are those? First letters from the moon. I even got my own cancellation stamp. Ought to be worth a couple of $100 apiece.
Why didn't you make up about 50 of them?
Brings the price down, boy. Stamps has got to be rare.
Mr. Walters, when you're ready.
All set, sir.
I'll go first. You wait here. Think of it, Helen. 200,000 miles away we were. Yet we knew it would be like this.
We'll head that way.
Any particular reason?
There's a cave in the side of the crater over there. I noticed as we were settling in.
Buried treasure, perhaps.
Kip, would you mind very much if we did operate by the book for a while?
Whatever the commander says.
Single file.
Look out! Meteorite!
There it is. Just like Helen said.
Somebody miscalculated on these boots, lad. They're far too heavy.
They were all right outside. I can't understand it.
Laird. Look! Moisture!
We'll go back and get our instruments.
That won't be necessary. This will prove it. It's burning! That means oxygen!
One at a time.
It's air, all right.
We'll leave the suits here. Well, I know one thing that goes with me. This. Where there's oxygen, there can be life. And where there's life, there's death.
There you go again, Kip. Why is it that the unknown always frightens people? Why can't we expect love and friendship instead of death?
I'm all for love and friendship, but I worry. Now, if you don't mind, Laird, I'll take the lead.
But I do mind, Kip. In fact, I was about to suggest that you bring up the rear. Helen.
Easy. Easy does it. We killed him.
Oh, isn't it funny? I knew about everything but this. Forgive me, Kip. I'm so sorry I was cross with you.
You all right, Helen?
Yes. Just let me rest a little.
Walt, you come with me. We're going back and guard those spacesuits. The rest of you follow as soon as Helen can walk. Doug, take this. Any objections, Laird?
No, Kip. Go ahead. Come on. Let's go. Look around.
What happened?
Nothing. I just opened my eyes and missed you. I'm all right now. Should we go on?
Kip and Wall have gone back to suits. You can join them if you're able.
Back? Why back?
I think we've had enough for one day.
No. You've been listening to Kip. He's just afraid.
I don't think Kip is afraid of anything, Helen, but we don't know what's ahead.
Well, I'll tell you then. Adventure, discovery, knowledge. Isn't that why we came?
Of course, but another day.
Now, if you don't want to come with me, I'll go on alone.
You listen to me. I'm still commander of this expedition.
You're not my commander. I know where I want to go, and I'm going there.
Helen, what's cutting into you?
Take your hands off me.
Granger, they're gone.
The spacesuits? You must have missed them.
They're gone, all right, Commander.
We went back to the place we left them. There were marks in the sand as if they'd been dragged away, just to make sure we checked back as far as we could.
That settles the argument Laird and I were having. If we can't go back, the obvious thing to do is go forward.
You seem very proud of yourself, Helen.
I am. There it is.
You said that as if you knew it all the time.
It ain't true. There can't be another world in the bowels of the moon.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay. What a breath of fresh air. We were a little clogged in that hallway there. But I don't know where to begin here, Ted. See the Ghostbusters over there. There's the Stormtroopers. And see Game Convention. They've got a booth. What's this? What is going on? Oh, my God.
Woohoo! I'm free! Time to buy some parts. Woo.
Oh, that numbskull. I knew he'd try something like this, sabotage my whole thing. Well, I'll be on the lookout for him. I'll ask all these people if they've seen Chant. Hey! Hold on, Ted. I know this guy. This is my #1 fan.
Number 1.
Patty. How's it going, Patty?
It's going good, Uncle Gregory.
Tell me about where to go here at VisionCon.
Just check out all the tabletop gaming that's going on. It gets pretty wild.
It gets pretty wild. Wet and wild?
Yeah, well...
We featured you already, so we don't want to do that again. We don't want to give you too much exposure. You'll get way too popular. Well, anyways, hello, what is your name?
My name's Bert.
And what is your booth here?
This is the Downtown Springfield Role Players Association. We're running a live-action role-playing game for Vampire the Masquerade this year.
Now, you mentioned vampires.
Yes, vampires and werewolves, as a matter of fact.
So, which one do you think that I would be best on? Which team?
You seem a little ghoulish in the face, so I'd go vampire with that.
You know, I'm glad that you said ghoulish and didn't say zombie-ish.
I didn't want to insult you.
He knows. He's been watching the show, I'm sure. Excuse me, I have another question for you. You haven't happened to see my sidekick, Chant, roaming around here. He seemed to have escaped from my bag.
No, I have not seen a sidekick.
Well, if you see a skull just kind of hovering on the carpeting here, you let me know, all right?
Absolutely.
Now, what are you?
I am a scout class for the Amped Guard group that's here demonstrating this weekend. We're live-action role-playing, including boffer weapons with foam padded weapons, running around the park, hitting each other with foam sticks.
Just for getting to be interviewed, you have the honor of wearing one of my buttons. You know, I wanted them to be a little bit bigger, but this is all I could afford, so that has my face on it.
Excellent.
You should have put it on now.
It will be in good company. I think that's upside down.
No matter how it's on, you got it on. I just had to make sure you put it on, though. Thank you.
You folks have a wonderful day, and we hope to see you out here.
Well, how pleasant.
Beep, beep. coming through. Watch it. Out of the way.
Well, we are talking with Melody here. She is in charge here of the VisionCon, and I'm really looking forward to this now. What are some things for me and the viewers to expect here?
Lots of gaming, lots of costumes. Costumes are important. Anything Star Trek, Star Wars.
What about movies, huh? You watch those, right?
Yes,
What
lots
about
of movies.
Catwomen of the Moon?
I love that movie.
She loves it. Yeah. Well, we're watching it right now as we speak. That's a movie that we're showing in between all this.
Excellent, excellent. Yes, I love that movie.
Well, wonderful to hear it. I'm sure that everyone will love it as well. Tell me, now, how long has VisionCon been around here in Springfield, eh?
This is our 20th convention.
Oh, so it's an anniversary. Well, where's the birthday cake?
We ate it already.
Oh, I came too late, I guess. I'm trying to get people together to do the Catwoman dance, but nobody seems to want to.
Well, that's no good. Oh, you missed the belly dancers, too.
Well, we missed everything. Birthday cake and belly dances. Was she coming out of the cake? That's what I want to know.
One was, yes.
Okay, next year, we're going to get here promptly, okay, Ted? They're always running late. We got to get me drawn. Does it cost? Well, how's it going?
Great.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Well, how's it been? Has business been up, or has it been slow like everybody else?
It's booming.
It's booming. Well, it's always booming in the death business. Has anybody dropped here?
Many.
Many. Where are they? I need to dig them up.
They're out back.
Is that where the food court is?
You could say that.
You could say that. Hey, do you watch the new Uncle Gregory Horror Hour down there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's my new series because it was, well, you know the whole story. How's the poker tournament going? Is Bela and Vincent, are they beating you again?
A little bit.
Yeah, well, they always do. Well, I hope the business keeps booming now, and you got to show me where those bodies are.
Oh, I know.
Was wearing a tube top, and I had him sign the bottom of the tube top, and he said that was the most nervous he'd ever been signing something. I love science fiction and everything. I am probably one of the oldest nerds here, but
No, you're not. You can't be older than me now.
nerddom does not know age.
How are you expecting this coming up game to be? Is it going to be bigger splash?
It's growing. We're very pleased for each day. It's just playing games, board games, painting miniatures, doing the role-playing games, just whatever strikes your fancy.
Well, I had a real humdinger of a time when I went, and I've been telling everybody to go to game at next year. This year now.
I very much appreciate that.
What year is it?
I have 2 days of sleepy, so I do not know what year this is.
You and me, buddy. I'm constantly working. I'm always pushed. All right, who's winning?
I'm winning.
Who's winning? What's the deal?
He's winning. He's winning.
Yeah, so what's the deal with you losing?
Um,
I'm Uncle Gregory on the new Uncle Gregory Horror Hour, a late-night television show on Mediacom Channel 85. And I am just wondering, what is your group? What's the affiliation here?
It is Fu Hawk Studio. It is a Kung Fu school and Lion Dance Tai Chi school. The Lion Dance obviously has to do with this piece of equipment you see here. And the Kung Fu and Tai Chi are martial arts.
Okay. I got an arch nemesis that I'm wanting to kick his life away.
We can definitely teach you how to kick.
So do you have a special move that will just, drop him dead and quick?
Our Kung Fu style is based on Tiger and Crane, and if I were going to teach you just one move, I'd probably teach you a Tiger Claw. Okay, you want to be the Claw-E or the Claw-er?
The killer.
The killer, okay, the killer. As the killer, you'll need to take, right-handed, are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Take your hand, and you're going to make a palm like this. It's very, very simple to do.
All
You're
right.
gonna hit with this area here, not the whole palm.
The fleshy
just
part.
This part here.
Okay.
No, not exactly the fleshiest part, but the firmest part of the hand, okay? So firm part of the hand, you're going to strike. After striking, you're going to dig in with the claws. After that, you're going to pull, and you're going to tilt the wrist like this, and then you're going to yank back to the waist.
Am I actually ripping their heart out?
No. No, that's a very, very advanced technique. It's called Imaginary Technique number 45.
Okay.
Yes. No, we don't actually, no heart ripping. I'm sorry.
Okay, I thought this was like Temple of Doom.
If you're looking for that,
go to the Temple of Doom, right?
Maybe we can install something on the fingers.
Okay.
Yeah, install something.
Well, I can grow my nails out. They grow, you know.
Okay, can you sharpen them too?
Oh yeah, they still grow after death.
Then maybe this will work, but you'll have to try really hard.
Now, if Ted was the body that we were trying to subdue, aka kill, I would. All right, he's passing out now. Okay.
Look, it's all ready for lighting.
Bring your cigarettes and matches?
I told you I didn't feel at home without them.
Oh, that's better. I was getting a mighty lonely feeling. Helen, I asked you a question.
What?
You seem to know this place was here. What else do you know?
Nothing. Certainly I've never been here before. I must have dreamed.
Did you dream who stole our spacesuits?
Of course not. I grant you, Kip, this is something we didn't foresee. But let's not lose our senses completely.
Somebody stole our suits. And that somebody must still be around here. Hey! You out there! Hey! You out there!
That guy sounds lost.
Come on, Doug. Let's look around.
What happened? Something jumped me.
What sort of thing?
I couldn't tell. It jumped on my back and tried to get at my throat.
Where's Helen?
I don't know, but I caught a glimpse of her during the fight, and she was just standing there watching.
Helen! 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 Helen!
A fire!
Helen! Spread out quickly.
I got one over here!
Let's have a look at it. Anything in the book about that, Professor?
I don't know what to believe anymore, Kip.
Well, you can believe this. They were definitely after this gun. From here on, we stick together so they can't pick us off one by one. I've got a hunch Helen will be back. We'll wait. We'll give her 1 hour.
I am here, Alpha. It has been a long journey, Helen. Welcome to the moon. This is my second-in-command, Beta. And this is Lambda. The others you will meet in time. But there's still so much I don't understand. You are now one of us. Ask anything. Well, I still can't be sure whether you're speaking my language or I yours. We need no language, Helen. We can project our thoughts long distances, as you well know. Someday we will teach you. In the meantime, we will speak your tongue, just as we speak Oliver's tongues.
Remember that our generation predates yours by centuries.
Yes. What you taught me about celestial navigation made me look like quite a genius. But why me, Alpha, and not the others?
We have no use for men.
We have no men.
Strange. I should care what happens to them. And yet I don't.
All right, Kip. It's 1 hour. You were wrong.
Wait a minute. I hear something.
Where have you been?
I've been trying to convince them we're their friends. You know, Kip, it was your gun that frightened them. Your suits will be returned to you in the morning, Lieutenant.
Good. That's when I'll start being friendly.
Pay no attention to him. He's only the co-pilot. Commander Granger here is our chief pilot and head of our expedition. This is Doug Smith, radio operator, and Walt Walters is our engineer. I don't know all of their names yet, but this is Alpha, Lambda, and Beta.
And most important of all, here is food.
Alpha?
Oh, yes. They seem to have mastered the art of mental telepathy. I don't understand it yet myself, but she was sending me messages all the way.
Should we take a chance?
Why not?
May we serve you, Earthmen?
Well, thanks, Lambda.
Come, sit down.
Delighted. I wonder what the folks back home would think if they knew I was having dinner with a beautiful moon.
Do you have a special Earth girl?
No, nobody special. How about you? Incidentally, where are your menfolk?
You're the first man I've ever seen.
But after the navigator has set the course, how do you adjust this automatic pilot?
Well, that's pretty complicated, and besides, it's restricted information.
Say, you wouldn't have any small works of art that I could take home with me as a souvenir, would you?
You may have this.
Thanks. I was admiring it. What's it made of?
You have no metal on Earth to compare.
We call these things sleigh bracelets. They're made out of gold sometimes.
Gold? Why?
For the carriage trade. Plenty expensive.
Gold. But it's so common.
Gold common?
We don't even bother to dig it.
You mean it just hangs around loose?
There's a place near here where there's more gold than you could carry away in your rocket ship in 100 years.
I don't believe it. At least not until you show me.
I'll make a bargain with you. You take me aboard your rocket ship, I'll show you the cave of gold.
I'd like the driving down to the beach best. Stretching out on the sand. Just a boy and a girl together. And maybe what you call a Coke.
You would? That's what I like best, too. With the right girl, of course.
Well, I hope you had yourselves a time.
If we didn't blunder ahead and start a war between the worlds, it's no thanks to you.
No thanks asked. Question is, who's going to stand the first 2-hour watch tonight? Helen?
What for?
Walt?
Where is Walt?
Last I saw, he was wandering off with Beta.
Fast worker, that guy.
That's not funny. Walt! 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 Walt Walters!
In other words, this controls this in a ratio of 6 to 1. The speed control retarder, the stabilizer, and the cutoff.
You're too smart for me, baby. Not like I'm stupid.
Why don't you stay on the moon and let me do your job?
Well, if that goal is piled as high as you say it is, one more trip and you can have my job.
It's there for the looking.
Come on, let's go.
Now then, which side are you on?
I didn't know we had sides.
I'm convinced you deliberately led us into this. I'd be very happy if you'd unconvince me.
I don't know what you mean.
Look, Helen, I have a very high regard for you. You're smart, you have courage, and you're all woman. And if it hadn't been for Laird, I'd have tried to make it you and me a long time ago.
Flattery will get you no place.
Helen!
Take your big hands off me!
Not until you're level with me. Oh, come on now. I'm not hurting you that much.
Don't let go, Kip.
Helen, what's the matter?
Danger, Kip. They want to kill you. They'll take the spaceship and they'll make me go with them.
Well, how?
They can, Kip. They control me.
Control you?
Even with Laird, I liked you best. But Laird knew more, and they wanted me with him.
They don't control you now, do they?
No. But hang on. Hold on tight.
You're doggone right I will. You're doggone right.
You won't tell Laird about this, will you?
One of us will have to.
I don't want to hurt him, and I'll handle it. Let's get back to work first.
Ow, ow, ow. VisionCon, VisionCon. Ooh, what's that?
All right, we're talking with a big-time producer here. He produced the DVD, the documentary American Scary, about all the horror hosts, which unfortunately I was not included on. What happened?
Well, we couldn't actually resurrect your corpse in time to get you into the production.
Yeah, I was kind of in a limbo with the network that I was fired from, and now I'm doing my own series, but when you do another documentary, you'll have to have me on, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And one of the wonderful things about the genre is it goes all the way back to radio, to comic books, and if you wanted to take it all the way back, you could say that it's the storyteller around the campfire.
That's what I keep trying to tell people, but they don't listen. They don't understand, like you, buddy. So when's the documentary coming about me?
Oh, the Uncle Gregory documentary?
Yeah, I thought you were producing it right now as we speak.
We'll have to get right on it, I guess.
Oh, I have the script all written out. I'll direct, and you just do whatever you do, all right?
Sounds good.
Captain America, yo, Uncle Gregory here. How is security here? Can you distinguish between real and fake weapons?
Oh, of course, we handle and make sure every weapon or prop that comes in here meets safety standards.
Well, that's very unfortunate. Keep the dream proud and America strong, sir.
Absolutely. May the wings of liberty never lose the feather.
No, don't hound me. Stop hounding me. I don't have any money. No cookies for me. And here we are in the dealer room. Lots of wheeling and dealing going on here. I wonder if they got any Ouija boards here. I need one of those. Mine was one out. Okay, I don't know if I want to get this guy's interview. Something I have a bad feeling about this. Excuse me, you don't happen to be related to the one and only Baron Bones, do you?
No.
No relation at all. I noticed the hat and the goggles. That's his gob.
No.
You don't know who Baron Bones is, do you? Let's keep it that way. Well, what are you selling here?
I am selling fine custom...
Are you Canadian?
No.
You don't want to let Captain America find out if you're not. He'll deport you. No, please, no. I have no money. Don't come talk to me. I have no money for your cookies. Do I get a taste, though? Do I get to try a cookie? Do I get to taste them before I get to buy them? No. Chanty.
Ooh, I'm gonna buy me some steampunk goggles.
I'm gonna really wring his neck when he... Wait. I'm gonna bash his skull in. You haven't seen a little car, a police car with a severed skull riding on it, have you?
Not lately.
Not lately, but you've seen one.
The zombie virus has hit. If you become bit, you're going to be turned into one of them.
Now that one seemed to have slipped past my radar. What's the best way to sever a zombie's head?
Anything from nail guns, kendo sticks. We had one zombie killed with literally a drill into the head.
Okay, well. Hey, somebody threw a perfectly good, healthy ham sandwich here. What are they thinking? Look at that, an entire half of a chicken.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm filming a segment for the new Uncle Gregory Horror Hour.
I'm selling Girl Scout cookies. Want to buy some?
Oh, don't you mean Ghoul Scout cookies?
Girl.
Ghoul?
Don't get it.
Oh, well. What kind of cookies you got?
We got lemonades and yeah, that's it.
Okay, what about, you got any bookies?
Still don't get it.
I play Montgomery Scott.
All right, I'm trying to break these things open here. You guys...
Let me help with this.
Okay.
I have to set
Oh, he's got a phaser here.
It's like...
All right. I think that's got it.
He's not wearing red, so... Oh,
You guys want to lemonade here?
I love a lemonade. Salute.
All right, I know all the Star Trek crew love the lemonades.
We certainly do.
So what are you doing here? Why did you beam down to this planet?
When our crew beamed down to the planet, and there was like this big giant space thing. It was vaporizing everybody. I got away, thankfully. And turns out it wasn't really a thing, because it wasn't really a monster. It was really someone trying to protect our babies. But Spock came on, did that whole mind melt thing. And he was all like, so awesome. And he's all like...
All right, well, I got to go find some Star Wars people. You don't have a rival with them, do you? Okay.
These shoes are heavy. Somebody miscalculated on these boots. They're far too heavy.
Okay, we're talking with the winner of the costume contest here at VisionCon. Tell me, who are you exactly?
I am Volstagg, the voluminous Lion of Asgard.
Lion of Asgard.
I am Shecky.
So, now he's a clown. So are you in a band? That's a nice little horn. Is that the instrument that you play in your band?
This is stew. Chicken stew.
Chicken stew. You know, Svengoolie has a chicken on his show. But I didn't want to do that, copy him. But, well, I hope that you have a wonderful, crazy clown time here at VisionCon.
I will.
Hope to see you around. High five, dude. I'm cool. Are you here affiliated with somebody, like a group, a booth? You got that?
Actually, I've just become a member of Zod.
Oh, what is Zod?
Zombification Orientation Defense. So how to kill me, basically.
What are you? You're not a zombie, are you?
I am a zombie.
The zombie virus has hit. If you become bit, you're going to be turned into one of them.
Let's get out of here. Well, I keep looking and looking for these cat women here. I know that they have to be here, but I guess this will do. We got a drawing of Catwoman from the Batman here. That's not gonna work.
What are you looking at? Haven't you ever seen a skull on a remote-control car? Watch out!
And we return to Catwomen of the Moon.
sorry to disturb you, but I feel like a chaperone at a fraternity dance.
What's the matter?
Doug's just gone off with a little lambda.
Lambda? Well, that's bad, Kip. She's the dangerous one.
Dangerous? That kid?
Yes. You'd better go after them. There may have been a change in plans.
Okay. Their mood, I don't imagine they went very far.
Ada, it's really gold.
Yes, Doug.
Gold. Gold.
No, please save yourself.
From what?
From me. Because I love you, Doug. Yet I must kill you.
I love you too, Lambda.
Kip, old man, I'm afraid I'm going to have to intercede for Walt and Doug. You know, there must be something to this moon and romance stuff.
All right. Now, Helen, you say something.
It's obvious, isn't it? All that poppycock I told you out on the terrace was just to get you to go away. Now go away, will you?
That's what I'd like to do. But I'm sure not getting any help.
She's in tune with Helen. Granger's explaining the automatic pilot.
I must talk to Alpha. Helen can tell her later.
Is it important?
Yes. I think we should take one of the men back with us.
Why?
Because if we show good faith, they might send more ships.
4 of us will be enough. We will get their women under our power, and soon we will rule the whole world.
But I don't want to rule the world. I want to live on it just like the Earth people do.
Lambda, we are coming into a new situation. We must bring our culture to Earth.
No.
She's fallen in love with the radio operator.
Is that true?
And what if it is?
There is no room in your life for love. We will choose your man eugenically. You and Beta will have girl children fit to carry on. The best of the Earth mongrels will be none too good.
I won't do it. I love Doug, and you must take him.
Threats, my dear?
Yes. It just so happens you can't leave without us, and I won't tell you why.
Lambda, you will tell me why.
You think you can force me? My will is just as strong as yours.
And now we have no time to waste.
Kip.
Well, I didn't expect to see you again.
I think we'd better plan on getting out of here.
No. When did you arrive at that momentous decision?
Some of these moon people are planning to steal our ship.
No.
But one of them is on our side.
I suppose you mean Helen.
Well, Helen's liable to be a bit of a problem, too. She's been marked. She's under the influence of these people.
Kid, you interest me strangely. What gossip column you been reading?
Well, Lambda told me. I guess we sort of fell in love.
Well, blessings on you. She say when the cat women intended to try the little game?
As soon as they get all the information they need about the ship. Someone was supposed to work on Walt and someone else on Laird.
Huh? On Laird? Laird. Where have you been? Never mind that. We're just curious to know what you two lovebirds have been talking about.
Don't tell him.
Why not? A
afraid you'd be very much disappointed. We were just talking shop. Anything wrong with that?
No, not a thing. Except the Catwomen are out to steal our ship, and Helen's tied body and soul to them.
That's a lie.
I resent that, Kip. What's your evidence?
Well, for one thing, Doug got the dope from little Lambda.
Oh.
And for another, Helen told me herself. We were out on the terrace, and she told me to hold her tight. Not to kiss her, but just to hold her hand.
Let go of my hand!
Not this time, baby.
Oh, thank you, Kip. Thank you.
Now, let's set the record straight. Are you in love with Laird?
No.
Have you been bleeding him for information to pass on to Alpha?
Yes.
And who do you really love?
You.
You take it.
Don't let go!
Stop it! Stop! You want to put her back under Alpha's spell? Helen, where is she? Helen!
Doug, they're on their way. I couldn't stop them.
Who?
Helen, Alpha, and Beta. Just the three of them. They're going to steal the rocket ship.
Why did they take two more of your people?
They didn't want to for one thing. They couldn't for another. I hit out two of the spacesuits.
In that case, we're still in business, provided we can stop them before they reach the ship. Who goes with me?
Doug.
Let's go.
There comes a time when you can't find it in the book. I know that now.
Lambda. Would you leave me? But you turned against us. How could I? It was a moment of weakness. Wait for me here and I'll get another suit and join you. It's a trap. Come on. I won't let you go. Helen, look at me. My will is as strong as theirs. They'll kill you as they've killed Walt. Stay here. You will come with us. Don't listen. Stand firm.
Doug, the Catwomen are dead. Helen's all right.
White Sands, we're coming in. Leaving Moon at 0117 your time.
But what happened?
That is a long story.
Over to you now.
Boy, it is good to be home. Ooh, it was fun, but I am worn out. But it was worth it, because I got all this great crap. No thanks to you, Raven. Let's check it out, huh? Well, one of my favorites is this one given to me by Sandy Clark. He's the one that produced American Scary, the documentary on all the horror hosts. Check it out. This one's going right on the mantelpiece. And I got a little plush doll of my neighbor Totoro. And let's see here. Oh, did you know that they sell action figures? I just found that out, and I got one of my faves. It's now got my collection completed. It's Clubber Lang, who's squaring off with Grace Butler. Clubber, what's your prediction for tonight's fight? Pain. Oh no, Grace Butler, the winner is Mr. Clubber Lang. Yeah. Oh, Chant, where are you? Wait. What's that noise, eh? It's getting closer. Oh! Oh! Raven! Duck!
I'm back.
Your reckless behavior almost ruined this episode. I hope you're happy.
Not really. I trashed my wheels.
Well, serves you right.
Say, you wouldn't have any of those Girl Scout cookies left to eat, would you?
No, but I do have some corn nuts.
Oh, gimme! Ah!
Well, we're just one big happy family here on the new Uncle Gregory Horror Hour. Well, until next time. Ready. 10, 9, and dreams. Now enjoy the special treat that I filmed real quick. And this credit sequence all because you wouldn't put on a Catwoman suit, Ted. We're gonna have to work on this.